Hello everybody, welcome back to Lil Euphie's Creative Corner. My name is Lil Euphie and this is my creative corner of the internet. Welcome back everybody. Glad to see everybody so far still here, still being creative for the weekend. How are we? I'm excited to get back into this piece here. This lovely space beats. Just give me one moment to move some things around. Same. I am also currently alive. Before the show started, I was changing over the laundry. We've got some towels going through the laundry right now. And I was putting some fabric softener in there, and I didn't realize how full it was. And so a little bit of it went on my hands. So my hands smell really nice right now. So other than that, I'm gonna jump right into this artwork, and I'm gonna pull this forward here. Yeah, the mic, because I don't feel like lurching over so much. Hopefully it'll stay this far out. Okay. That's what I'm hoping for, Sundrop. Hoping that it'll be a nice, interesting, adventurous piece. I did end up finding some more lip piercings, some little O-rings, but I will deal with those afterwards. I was having a little trouble finding replacement ones. I usually have snakebite piercings in, but the ones that I had from the wedding, they were starting to get a little loose, and I hadn't found any replacement parts. Okay, I think I'm comfortable. I'm trying to get comfortable before I start this. So, okay. So before the show began as well, I was adjusting some colors. I added some more of like what looks like a planet kind of a thing here. So when I do go to add some lighting to this, I'm going to add light to to this side of her body. So should be cool in that manner. Can you tell me a character to make another edit of? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, because it's my favorite game series. It's gonna be another Kingdom Hearts character, but thankfully there's a lot of, with Roxas, there's a lot of material for this character. His name is Vanitas. So, and I'll spell it out in chat for you. There you go. So just look up that character. Google Images will provide to you many pieces of references. Okay, so yesterday I was taking requests and suggestions for different pieces inside of this illustration. So Miku, Nyan cat, UFO, and a T-posing cat, as well as the xenomorph doing a little dance there, and a top hat and cane, a cat star, the manatee and penguin in top hat and cane as well, and with Vivian and Roscoe pointing at the UFO. So today I'm gonna be doing some line working, lovely line working. how much I just absolutely enjoy doing that from Kingdom Hearts. Yes, it's my all-time favorite series. Is he back there? Oh, he's behind a tissue box. I have a plushie of Roxas. I've got the Nendoroid figure, and then eventually I'll have the Bring Arts figure, I think is what it is. Every now and then I scour eBay looking around for different figures. That's how I ended up getting a couple of Miku ones. So I got a pretty good deal. The guy that was selling them, he accidentally sent me the wrong one, and then he sent me the correct one. They were the same price, but I ended up getting 2 for the price of 1. And yeah, so now I have 2 of the biker Mikus. So the bicycle biker racing ones. So yes, he's very edgy. His design is very it's very edgy. Okay, let's see where to begin for the line work. I mean, let's start with the cat star, honestly, because it's just in a sketch format here. I like the design of it enough, and I think the colors are pretty good for this too. Actually, because I want to add something kind of to the middle of this. Still want to add Jamie and Claire of Outlander Funko set. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's so many characters that I wish that they would have made like Funko designs, or even like sometimes the design of the Funkos with the black eyes are like, doesn't necessarily fit the character, but when it does, yeah, I have a habit of getting the Kingdom Hearts ones, just because I like to collect Kingdom Hearts stuff, and just like, but when are we gonna get a Roxas one? Right, like, because there is a Vanitas one. I don't have it out. Oh no, I have it right there. Yeah, but he has like the mask on. So, oh, I have 2 Roxas plushies. I have the chibi one, and then I have the bigger chibi one. So, yeah. Eventually, I'd like to get some of the Roxas themed like fashion pieces that they had by, oh gosh, I can't remember what the name of the brand was. It was some Japanese brand, but in Japan they always get like the best Kingdom Hearts stuff. I'm just like, Square Enix, why? Can you please send us, overall in the West, some of that our way, please. But, alas, I don't think they ever will. Unless it's, like you have to use, I don't know, a website that, it will be like, like a third party for it or something. Moving that over here so I can just easily take it away. Zoom it out. Looks interesting to see it like that. I do need to decrease the opacity there though. Stars. I'm gonna label these things really quick. It's gonna be right here with these ones. So right now I'm just playing around with different colors and effects. So Oh, and this would be another smart thing to do before I, I get too deep into this. Is taking this and having another canvas open on one of my other monitors that I've got here. I've got this drawing tablet, and then I also have two other monitors here, so I can see the difference in color and shadow and highlight, because there is a little bit of a glare from my lighting in the room. So welcome in, Masad. The cat has opinions. The cat has something to say. She's like, I want to go back outside again. I know I just came back inside, but I want to go outside again. She's so indecisive. So again, just adding a little bit more lighting here. She's asking if she can apply for the ruler of the cataverse. She's like, can you please? I need more black cat representation here. Like, Roscoe's not enough. He's here for every show. Okay. Just checking on the lighting for the other parts of the canvas here. Oh yeah, go for it, Sundrop. Just let me know. You can send it to in either like the art room one or media. No, that's not him. Here, let me see if I can send you one. It tries to save as a WebP. Trying to find a proper image of him. That's not a WebP. Hello, Carlos. Welcome on in. There we go. I sent the image back. So yeah, there's versions of him with the black cloak on, the one with the mask on, the one with the blonde hair, but it's the one with the black hair, which is like strangely shaped like Sora. I went to a panel when I was at the anime convention that was about Kingdom Hearts, and I had already known that it was Ventus that came before Roxas, and so it is Roxas that looks like Ventus. But I wanted to ask a question to the panelists about, well, then why is it that Vanitas's hair, in the black version of it, looks like it's the same shape as Sora's? So what is the connection there? You know, make it make sense. Yeah, don't try to be all weird with Sun Honey Masad. Okay, this is a creative community. There's a show that Wolf and I are watching where, like, what you can tell that the writing is totally different this season, and one of the characters they have written to be into that stuff, like, supposedly, and it's just so out of pocket. I'm just like, what in the world? Why are they doing that? So okay, so I'm gonna take the sketches here, all of these lovely sketches, and I'm going to add a layer above. How is his personality? So he's the darkness of Ventus. So, which would then, you know, make Ventus himself is just, you know, pure light. So Vanitas, that guy, he's pretty evil. He's evil, is what I would say. He's not a good guy. He's not a light bearing kind of character. He's quite antagonistic. So the expression that he has in the reference picture is his usual expression. So hello, String Theory, welcome on in. We're talking about Vanitas from Kingdom Hearts being the pure darkness of Ventus. So, and pondering why he has the same shape hair as Sora, or I guess vice versa, right? Which one came first? And we might have a cat visitor come in at some point. Wolf is asking. Okie dokie. Again, I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit more, and then turn this on so I can do some line work. And hopefully get a little comfier before I do that. So if you have any creative projects to work on alongside me, feel free to pull them out. If you're enjoying the lurking, by all means, feel free to continue. Yeah, if somebody doesn't want that kind of attention, then, you know, that's not what they're here for. Let's see, not yet, not yet. I ended up going to bed pretty late, but eventually I'll just sit down and watch and check out all the things I've got written down on my notepad. That's why I've got them written down on the notepad. So I think that's going to end up being too wide of a line. Let me pull up previous artwork. I have a thing about continuity. Okay. Oops. That's why I don't have the microphone that close to me usually. Okay, let me see. Moving this down a bit. Okay. Well, when you're gonna be in my chat, just don't be creepy to people, okay? And when they don't want that kind of attention, to continue that is to be creepy. So, and I would think that Wolf would not want you to be creepy as well. I will, String Fury. I'll let him know if he's not lurking in here. So sometimes he does do that. I think your nose is just a little pointed here. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I try to improve upon each illustration milestone that I do. So about the puppet next time. Looks like that should, okay, gotcha. Oh well, wherever you're moving from, if that's the case, I hope that you're safe in doing so. And that all goes well for you. Oh, nice. Well, again, I hope that it all goes well and safe for you. I think I'll go and do the hair next, just because it's the biggest part of her face besides the eyes. Okay, on to the next part, which is going to be the face. Maybe add a little bit of texture to the hair. Not too much. Just enough to add some direction. Go for it, honeymoon. Absolutely. Hide that real quick. And then I know in the piece here, I don't really do much line work for the eyebrows. So for this one, I might end up using these eyebrows. Hello, Christus. Welcome on in. Yep, right to the art room. Thank you very much. And I'll check that one out later. The dreaded line work. You know, again, like ever since I found a brush that I enjoy making the line work with, it's less tedious. It's, yeah, it's more enjoyable. All right, sounds good, honey, but enjoy your gaming. We live in Oregon, String Fury. Thank you very much, Sundrop. Gonna color this in. Excuse me. Is it like close to Carolina? I don't no, I don't think so. No. It's close to like Nevada and Arizona, Idaho, Washington, the West Coast. Oh my gosh, there was this duo of VTubers that were trying to guess which the location of each state at the convention that Wolf and I were at. So you know, Oregon is on like the other side of the country, so where North and South Carolina are very much on the East Coast, Oregon is on the West Coast. So yeah. We enjoy our coffee and craft beers and and our pine trees. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I had some family that used to live in South Africa a while back. Oh, beer. Let's make sure I was using the right brush there. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Let me see if I can. I'm able to. The mixer. I'll definitely look at it later, but I'm trying to figure out how to change the volume. Because I just don't want to end up like blowing out people's eardrums. There's a way to like individually change the volume. Appearance, chat scale. Yeah, I'll be looking at it after the stream as well, sun drop. But when I do end up looking at it, I'll reply to it and leave a little reaction. But you have a wonderful rest of the night, and I hope that you take care and rest easy. What's Oregon's main export? Oh my gosh. I'm totally not looking it up. Bye bye. See you later, Sundrop. I'm expecting it to be wine. I'm expecting it to be wine. Oh no. Oregon's main export is computer and electronic products, particularly semiconductors and electronic components, which dominate the state's exports. And you know, I really should have expected this. It's a good thing that certain people are not in the chat, because they'd be like, you didn't know that? Really? Oh my goodness. In 2023, the top exports of Oregon included processor, controller, integrated circuits, other motor vehicle components, semiconductor manufacturing equipment, diesel road tractors for semi-trailers, and other aircraft parts. Wow. Wow. The more you know. 7 a.m. here. Oh yeah. Yep. That's how it goes. And the sun's, you know, going around different parts of the planet, different times. There was, there still is probably. It's been a while since I checked up on it, but there's a live stream that's from Namibia. And it's a live stream of a watering hole. And there's elephants and giraffes and, you know, gazelles and zebras and a springbok that come over. And so, but you know, whenever I'd be watching it, it'd be, you know, nighttime over there and there'd be no animals. So, but yeah. And then whenever they'd be like, what, like midnight or something. So it would there'd be a bunch of animals, but yeah. 512 in Portugal. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning, String Fury and Carlos. Yes, we're learning with Euphie. Yeah, it's like a retreat kind of a thing. You can rent a cabin over there, see elephants and stuff, but there's also a live stream. So hello, Donut Cow. Welcome on back. Thank you. So if you give me a random color palette and fandom to draw. Ooh. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see. A color palette. Could try. Here, I'll bring this purple back up. This is always a good standard. We have a nice burnt orange. Excuse me. So a nice burnt orange. I suppose it could look a little red, but it's a burnt orange kind of a color. So like that. Go with a navy blue. Here, we'll go like right here. And a nice pale yellow orange, something like that. That kind of a color palette, just to start you off there with the three colors. And then fandom. Star versus the Forces of Evil. I don't know if you've ever heard of it before, but in looking it up, the style is cute. It's got the Cal Arts kind of a style to it, but with the cheek patterns, it kind of reminds me of the cheek patterns on my own character here, which I did not mean to do, but it just happened like that. So, Lions right in the bush when I was in the army. Oh my goodness, that would send like chills down my spine to be like, I'm afraid now. I'm afraid. Yeah. Orbs. Yeah, I was giving out a color palette spank. Welcome on in. Indeed, we are here for the long haul, for the entertainment. Right now I'm just working on the line work for this illustration for it here. Like, this is the whole thing of it that I'm working on. So yeah, I'll be here until midnight my time, which and we have many people from all over the world here, so if there's any need for a reminder of what time it is for me or how long we've got for the rest of the show, I have a little timer right here where my fingers are pinching. So it's like 9:16 for me right now. I had to search for a little bit to find the date and time display thingy for Streamlabs. I was like, by golly, I'm gonna direct some eyes there. People will know. Just reshaping this a little bit. Real Manchester City game. Well, you know, Krista, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Sometimes you're sitting on the sidelines eating popcorn and, you know, you pray that the coach never calls you in. The last stick of gum. I'm somewhat of a scholar myself. Do another state to work. Yeah, that's probably gonna end up being the case. He'll do some work over the weekend and then fly on back. To which I'll probably have the house to myself. Haha. Change out this glove. Surprisingly, this weekend I have not been having any of the like anxiety sweats at all, or you know, shakes and things like that I sometimes do get. That makes it like kind of uncomfortable to make artwork or stream or anything like that. But this weekend, none of that at all. We might be. I might get myself, you know, some two-town cider houses, some Angry Orchards. Who knows? I enjoy ciders. I don't really do like beer or hard alcohol. So, and whenever I go to try to mix myself a drink, I'm just not a good mixologist. So I stick to my bottles or cans of cider, so fine with that. And the Two-Town Cider House line is pretty tasty. So they have like peach cider sometimes. I'm just like, that tastes really good, or like pineapple. But yeah, so so perhaps we might be. Yes, all fruity stuff. I enjoy my strawberry daiquiris. When we were, when Wolf and I were on the cruise, the honeymoon cruise, I was getting strawberry daiquiris, like, not all the time, but whenever we were out to eat, I was getting those. Because I figure, if I'm going to be having that kind of a drink, I want to enjoy the taste of it. So I like, I know that I like fruit stuff. I'm just laying down boundaries that, you know, if people don't want to be creeped upon, then that should be respected. They don't, you know, need to be creeped upon. Well, thank you very much, String Fury. Appreciate that. You know, and sometimes the opposite of that is true, Carlos. That his stream will be more stable than mine at times. So I'm just like, I don't try to pretend to know how any of that works. Sometimes that's just the case. That it do sometimes. Mash add chicken broth for chicken flavor liquor. Spank. I have questions and concerns. I have questions and concerns about that. The moonshine first of all, but then the rest of it. I'm like. You try it first, let me know how it goes. Okay, underneath this layer, I'm gonna do the eyes. See if I need to make that a thinner brush. I think I do. Like, I'm sorry, it makes me imagine the aftermath of having too much of it. String Fury is the ending up in the restroom on the floor and puking it up. Like, you know how they have like a hot toddy, but maybe it'd be like a savory hot toddy? I don't know. Instead of it being sweet. I don't know. I would still be a little questionable. It is not, no. Euphie is my online pseudonym. Or fake name. It's actually short for Euphoria, but I used to go by that on Twitch, and I wasn't satisfied with the search results in searching up Euphoria, because there's a TV show that I'm just like, I didn't want to get confused by it, so or other people to get confused by it, so I changed it and then added the little part like it's a rapper. So yeah, there's a few pieces of artwork that I have where the watermark or the signature on it is Euphoria, but there's 2 eyes, so I'm just like, it'd be like that sometimes, you know, trying to figure out a nice online name. But yeah, so now it is that. And even Euphoria was not my initial first online name. So I've had a few. You know, I think so too, yeah. It's a nice sound to it. It was a one-liner. Okay, let's add the hair back into that. And start getting the suit in. Oh, actually, before all of that, let's move that back in. And I need to add some things here. Bear with me, folks. Yeah, I prefer not to. It's part of the reason why, like, we still haven't put out the wedding live stream edited, because we have to edit it so that our real names are not in the vows in the recorded version of it. Would you rather only be able to draw in MS Paint or only bathe once a week? Probably only be able to draw in MS Paint, because being only to bathe once a week would drive me insane. It would drive me crazy. So being limited to only pixel artwork, I could swing that. I could do that. So I'm just gonna quickly add in some little side bags here. Okay. Back to line working. I'm gonna save really quick. Knowing how this thing is sometimes. Yeah, there's, I don't know, it depends. Because with MS Paint, it's very pixel, you know, it's very limited in its range of tools and canvas. And, but you know, some people enjoy pixel artwork, especially if it's accompanied with, you know, 8-bit or 16-bit kind of music. But with painting, and I go over here because there's a painting over here, like that's a one of a kind of a thing, and it's tangible, and you know there's pros and cons to each medium really. So in finding which medium is most comfortable for you, I don't know, I find many different mediums comfortable and satisfying. In the spacesuit drawing, not all that much in difficulty, because I'm basing it off of a reference. But it's orange, and you know she has orange-ish kind of a hue of eyes, so I felt that it fit. So I didn't want to make it too dark, right? Because there's already a dark background. I definitely feel that, String Fury. I agree very much so. Alrighty, Carlos, you have a wonderful rest of your night. And thank you very much for hanging out with us. And that needs to go a little farther out. Yeah, like that. Okay. Excuse me. So I need to make another layer. Helmet. And this is the inside of the helmet. I need to change this line right here. It's like that is not looking correct at all. That's why I have another canvas pulled up here, so I can check, see if something looks off, it'll immediately stand out to me. Yep, so, and sometimes again it's like putting the boundaries down, and saying like I'm not okay with being treated like this, and I'm I can find better places, given you have enough time and preparation to do so. I'm in a similar boat where I'm updating resume and looking for other places, because boundaries are being tested and tried, and I find it to be disrespectful. So yeah, they think they can get away with things until somebody puts their foot down and says I'm not gonna take it. But until that happens, give them an inch, they take a mile. So Right. Well, I hope that the next place of employment for you treats you better and recognizes your strengths and highlights them. Because people always enjoy feeling like they're, you know, a well needed and well operating part of the machine. Okay, so there's the inside part, and then underneath is the first layer. I have to guess, what do you think is your IQ? Oh my gosh. I don't know, somewhere around an average. I don't really know what the average is. Somewhere in the 90s maybe? Again, like, I don't know. I know when I took the SAT, I had like barely scratched the bottom range of it, so no college funding for me there. Indeed I am. I am 28 years old. Oh, nice. Check that out. Yeah, that's probably how my parents are feeling too. when I mentioned to my mom last time I saw her, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be 28 soon. I'm almost, I'm 2 years away from 30. She was like, stop talking. So, but time skips away from you. Goes by very quickly. Okay. Hopefully it's translated in enough that she's in a space suit. Yeah, my younger brothers are still living with my parents as well. They're 24 and 21, 21, something like that. I think my youngest is 20. So, yeah. It's just how it is. My parents, they had me, paying rent and stuff while I was living with them, and I had a job still living with them, and it set me up for and having an expectation that you're gonna have bills, you're gonna have rent due, you're gonna have stuff like that. There's always gonna be expenses. But then that money, they had put it aside and saved it for the wedding. First layer, okay. I may need to do some resizing of this. You as well, String Fury. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hope to see you again soon. I'm trying to use my own hand as a reference here. Yeah, seriously, and today's not a hand day for me. There's days where I'm better at drawing hands, and today is not one of those. No. Like I'm also trying to make it look like it's inside of a glove, but okay. It looks more like it's a pointing finger now. I was like, why does this look like a lobster claw? It's just on a different layer. I feel like this one's going to be a little easier for me to figure out. Okay. My hand's a little better. I can draw the simpler ones a little easier. Purple, you are absolutely right, it's purple. My other favorite color is green. So I tend to fill my studio with purple and green. Everything that are black. Purple, green, black. Ooh, mint green is so nice. It's very calming. And move this inward. Yes, the Joker. You know, I hadn't actually made that connection until you said that. I should come on stream with some makeup that makes me look like the Joker, or Jeff the Killer in that case. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's fairly good. Yeah, I'm just making sure the hands are like somewhat the same size. Big old huge hands. Hello, Cherry Berry. Welcome on in. The Super Squads sounds so bad. I just know. I don't know. I don't know, honey bun. It just, again, like there's some character designers and I'm just like, that was a choice. Okay. So yeah, no problem. No problem. Just over here doing my line working. I'm actually about to go and get a brownie, because I made brownies earlier with Reese's crumbles on the top of them. So after I start the beginnings of her suit here, I'm gonna get myself a brownie. So the jacket's, or I guess the suit is a little bit puffy, so. Thank you. I try my best. See, earlier when I was AFK, you talked about lurkers, people who had popcorn. I was having popcorn. The rats, they tell me many things. Many secrets. We have microwavable kettle corn here at our house, so as well as like regular popcorn too, but it's, yeah, the kettle corn's like a favorite. Thank you very much, Cherry Berry. I appreciate that. We actually just celebrated our 600 subscriber special, so this is commemorating these 600 subscribers. They're sharing your intel. They're selling your data. The rats are selling your data. Some folds here that I need to redo. Welcome back, Myra's Media. Good to see you again. Welcome back, Donut Cow. Good to see you. Hope that everybody is doing well out there. Thank you very much, Donut Cow. Yes, greetings to everybody. Yeah, it could be taken a very interesting way, honey bun. Be like, no, wait, I didn't mean it that way. Okay, I'm gonna put in the line for the hem for the sleeve, and then I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna get a brownie. I've been craving chocolate, and so I made brownies, and I already had 2 pieces, but I need another one. I need another one. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I've been making artwork since I was in like the 2nd grade. So back then it was just traditional artwork, and then when I got into middle school, I started dabbling with digital artwork more. So, and then if I still had all of my old artwork from back then, it would be up in an archive, but that was many computers ago, and certain internet pages, they don't exist anymore. So, but yeah, so I'm 28 now, and I forget how old people usually are in 2nd grade, but yeah. Hello, Troy Sutton. Welcome on back. Good to see you again. But yeah, I've done artwork that's been paid. Some of it is like requests, volunteer work, personal stuff. Like this is all very personal stuff, so. Thank you very much. I like to think of it as a mix between like the old style Disney 2D animation and some aspects of anime. But other than that, I just enjoy what I draw and how I draw it, so. I think I'm also going to check on the dryer too to see where it's at, because it might be getting done here soon. Oh, thank you. I had a few streams. I had repainted this over the weekend. Back in like August or September, so this room used to look a lot different. So yeah, this wall here, it used to be like a dark blue color. And I was like, this needs to change. This is too dark. I feel like I'm living in a cave. So I changed it to green and painted some little trees here, little silhouettes of trees, and yeah. So, but I had made an illustration of the studio design before doing any of that. So the white circle carpet that I have down here, the purple saucer chair, the tapestry, some of the frames, like, yeah. I was like, I'm going to plan this out. If it looks cute, I'll do it. So, lo and behold, that's how it is. So. And then for the time Let me see if I can point right. I have a little time counter right there, so it's currently 10:15 for me right now. All it does is just read the file from my computer. Thank you very much, Big Dogma. That means a lot to me. Hope that you have a wonderful rest of your night and rest easy. Thank you, Troy. Oh, it's 1 a.m. Oh my goodness. Well, if at any point you gotta head on out, I totally understand it being late. But if not, feel free to hang out with us until the end of the show. I'll be streaming until midnight, so for another 2 hours. But I am gonna get some brownies here soon. Okay, I did more than what I said I was originally gonna do. So I'll be right back. Let me put in a little BRB sign. Okay, I'll be right back. Get myself a brownie. Thank you. Okay. Again, I've been craving freaking chocolate and peanut butter. Thank you very much. So, again, like how I mentioned that I designed my studio space before I went and like permanently did that. I've done the same thing with my hair colors or hairstyles before, in that I'll try my best to draw it first, because again, sometimes I get a little impatient. I'm just like, I want to do something crazy, right? But I'll try my best to draw it first, and if it looks good in the drawing, then I'll try my best to replicate it in real life. There have been times where I didn't do that, middle school, and it did not look good at all. I tried to do this silly little like zebra striped, raccoon stripe thing, and it didn't turn out very well. So yeah, I always recommend to people to draw it first, you know, or find like a reference image. So yeah, but this is actually the first, because just, you know, me having like my regular hair color and then the blonde, it was the first thing that I ever did with my hair when I was in like middle school. My grandma and I used to go out on like what we called a birth date for my birthday. She would take me out to the mall, and one of the first things that ever happened to my hair was having this little, you know, blonde bang streak, whatever it's called, in the front of it, and I think it was electric blue. It was electric blue. So yeah, little trivia story time thing about Euphie. So, and Euphie's grandma. I have no room over there, and I have no room over there. At some point, I'm gonna light that taro boba tea candle. If you guys haven't seen this thing, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I found it at the Artist Alley convention, at the convention, but it smells so good. Okay, sorry, I get distracted by this thing. I was walking the Artist Alley doing my shift, asking the artists, you know, how they're doing and what they need, and, you know, need a break or whatever, and I stopped by that booth, and I just, again, like, my favorite colors are green and purple being the primary of that, and I see that it is purple and taro, and I enjoy taro boba anyway. And so when I smell it, I'm like, first and foremost, how are you doing? Can I get you anything? But secondly, I need to buy this now. Here's my card. Take it. So, yeah. But by the end of my shift that day, they had sold out of that smell of the boba tea candles. And yeah. Yeah. Working Artist Alley at an anime convention is you gotta have some self-control. Because my wallet was crying at the end of it. So, yeah. It gave me a lot of time to ponder, though, the different pieces and the practices too. There was I'm gonna get rid of the little BRB sign here. There was one booth. I'll try my best to talk about this while I'm drawing. See if I can multitask like that. There were quite a few experiences that were a little hilarious to me, honestly. So, one of them, there was a vendor booth. I guess it's a vendor, you know, area. They have the Artist Alley area, then they have the vendor area. So to be more clear, there's two vendor areas, and there's an artist alley in the middle. And there's one vendor area or vendor quick corner, whatever, that I'm walking by. And this guy is trying to usher people in to his booth. And he's going like, you over there, like, to the people walking by, the congoers. And he's saying like, you want to touch these plushies, because he's got like Pokemon plushies and different like fluffy variations of Eevees or whatever. And he's going like, you want to touch these plushies, right? Come over here. You need to put your hands on these, lay your hands on these. And he's, a very tall, larger dude. I'm just walking by like, because it's my job to go up to the vendors and ask them if they're doing okay. And in my head, I'm just like, he's doing fine. Just keep walking. So, but yeah, I was also not expecting to have to, because at the end of the day, you have to tell con-goers that the vendor hall is closing. And for a lot of people, they don't want to hear that. And they don't care to hear that either. And let's see, I think this is like the third one for the primary convention, because they have two. They have a primary one, and then they have a smaller secondary one. This is only my third time, going to the primary one, I believe. And right? Carnival one, they had I think so. I might be wrong. I might be wrong on that. So, awesome choice. I'll have to check that out. So I don't really, I wasn't really comfortable with walking around the vendor hall and kind of having to yell at the convention goers that the vendor hall was closing, because I don't have I can have a very loud projected voice, but I don't want to have to be, like when someone all of a sudden starts to yell, people look at them. And for me, just like, if I'm not on a stage and I'm doing that, people are like looking at me, I don't know, it kind of raises my anxiety a little bit. So that was one of the things I wasn't really expecting. See, I can't really multitask with this, can I? But that's okay. But yeah, so, and the other thing I was not expecting either, and I've brought this up before, that I was not expecting to get freebie stuff at the end of the convention, because, understandably, there are artists and vendors that are not able to bring back their overstock. And so I was told like, oh yeah, you get, some free stuff at the end of it. However, it came with a little bit of some miscommunication. Yeah. Because I was told to, I know this is going to come into like some drama, a little bit of it, but I was told to come down to the staff area to check in with my boss, and there on the table was a whole bunch of, the overstock from the artists and the vendors. And I was like, oh, cool, awesome. There's a whole bunch of, Hatsune Miku stuff. I was all like, that's so cool. Because I love that. And so, I didn't want to be greedy at all. So I said that, to my boss, and she was like, no, this is your reward, for for working in the artist alley. And so I was like, okay. So I grabbed a couple of stickers, you know, because I was looking at some stickers, but I had already gotten all those charms. I was like, I don't want to, you know. And this table was filled with stuff. So yeah. So I go back over to the main room where all the other staff are, you know, people in registration, people in, you know, the tech, people in you know, just all the other departments, right? And I go up to the other two Artist Alley staff members, and, you know, I have the charms. I'm just all like, this is really cool, like, you know, like that, you know, trying to say thank you, because one of the other Artist Alley staff members was, you know, a head or a manager or whatever, and I was kind of like told to shush about things, and the manager, kind of a person, was kind of like like ushering the acrylic charms like to be like secretly put away or something. And for me, honestly, I'm a very honest person and a very transparent person as well. And so when there's like some secrecy type of stuff going on, you know, and to menacing duck, to add on to it, I was told to just roll with it. Just roll with it is what the manager lady had said. And I was like, what? Yeah. I didn't quite understand what we were doing there. So, but, you know, I guess that there's a thing where, you know, they don't want staff members to go up to artists and vendors and ask for like discounts or whatever. But I would think that would just be a given, kind of, right? That staff members just don't go up to any, you know, artists or special guests, right? Because there are like musical performances that go on at this convention as well. It's like, don't be rude and go up to, you know, a special guest and be like, you know, oh my gosh, can I get your autograph, when there's a whole line of people that are paying, you know, to have their autographed, and, you know, they probably have somewhere that they're wanting to go, you know, get lunch or something. So it's kind of a given. Water reminder, thank you, honey bun. And also, much bigger tumbler, holds a lot more water than the green one from before. So I have been using the restroom a lot more often because of this thing. So I used to have a command for that on Twitch. So but Therians, I need to remind myself what that is again. I mean, I think that there's a lot of different ways to experience life. So I feel like if you're drawn towards, you know, a more animalistic type of a way of life, you know, again, I always boil it down to, you know, just don't forget about the health aspects of, you know, being inside of a human vessel, right? Like, we're all able to, you know, type on a keyboard and communicate, right, as human vessels, as human, you know, physical creatures. So when it comes down to it, it's as a health aspect, you know, just don't forget about that part of yourself. So, but as far as the other aspects of life, you know, I you know, guess my answer would be just be responsible, right? Go ham, just don't hurt people. So I had to remind myself. I was all like, what is that again? Because there was another person, I believe, unless you're the same person, that had come in and asked the same question. I know that people change profile pictures and names and stuff, so yeah. So yeah, you do you. Okay. So evidently I cannot multitask. Truly. I get into my little like tangent thingies, my little rants, Euphie rants. And then I start drawing and I don't talk at all. Okay, and I'm trying to make sure that this is even somewhat. Beans. No, I'm having a peanut butter brownie. So I went and I grated some Reese's cups and I put them in the brownie batter before I popped it in the oven. Canned beans in his pocket and eating it out of nowhere. You know, there's a meme whenever somebody is mentioning a can of baked beans. Yeah. I enjoy that meme a little too much. All right, Cherryberry, good to know. Just stay safe out there. Stay vigilant and safe. It was a joke though. Okay. So another fun fact about me, little weird fact. But oftentimes I will get the meal at McDonald's that comes with the 2 little cheeseburgers, right? Because I enjoy smaller portions of meals. And I only eat one. And what I do with the second one, I have a small backpack. And I'll save the other one, for, maybe like 10 minutes later when I've let my digestive system take it in a little bit. And so it was when Wolf and I were traveling back from the convention, I had one of the other cheeseburgers in my backpack, and so I would just, as I'm driving, I'd just pull out the other cheeseburger and just start eating it. But yeah, that it reminded me of that honey bun. Your friend with the uncanned beans in his pocket. Even if it was a joke. That's just funny to me. Yo, I got some beans. Let me clean that up real quick. I am indeed. Wolf and I got married September of last year, so not too long ago, but definitely enough to feel like time's flying by. Thank you. Yeah, eventually we'll have the, because we had live streamed it as well, but eventually we'll have the edited version of that live stream back up on the channels. We had, because one of my brothers was doing the camera work on it and had muted it at certain points, but because we didn't want our real names to be out there, but yeah, so we just need to end up like redoing our vows with the with our online names. So thank you, honey bun. So feeling better. I know he was sick, so he is getting better, slowly but surely. He's got medicine for it, and he's getting a lot of rest. All right, Cherry Berry, well, whenever you gotta go, just let us know. I hope that you have a good rest of your night. Take care and rest easy. And I hope to see you again soon. Oh, just letting you know that whenever you gotta go, it's all good, and that we'll hope to see you again soon. Have a good rest of your night, Cherry Berry. See you later. Soundtrack. If I hear it elsewhere, I'll probably be. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. And I think I have at one point heard, because there's another artist, because these are all instrumental type of songs. But there's another artist out there by the name of Nefx, and all of his songs are also, well, I think most of them are, but they're also like non-copyright kind of songs, so you can use them in your videos and live streams without having a copyright strike, which is really cool. But I recognized it in other people's videos, and also recently there's another song that I recognized from one of the compilation videos for the conventions, because they do filming and then they put it together in a video and put it up there, and I recognized one of the songs. I was like, I've used that song before. So yeah, but you're absolutely right. Yeah, if you hear it elsewhere, you're probably gonna recognize it. I think of Ratatouille without thinking of the questions and theories anymore. Well, I am glad to be an influence on you for the crazy Ratatouille theories, and it's very calming music as well. Excuse me, I forgot to unmute myself there. Amangu. Maybe I should put one of the Among Us people in the background, huh? I'll ponder that. Among Us. And you know how there's ways to store those mugs where they're hanging in a certain way, where the handle is upright. You could design it in such a way so that it looks like an Among Us character. Oh my goodness. Wow. We are just full of Full of design gold mines here. They shan't take my mugs. They shan't take my mugs, no. That's how Spanish speakers tend to say it, a mugu. A mungu. The Amungu is among us to mug us of our mugs. Rat thoughts. Rat thoughts. Rat tribe. Oh my god. One of these days, honey bun, I'm gonna end up drawing this. The person in chat just like laying on the ground, surrounded by rats. And the rats are just typing on the keyboard. Okay, a brownie is done. Oh, for real, for real. But I swear though, someday I will. I will do it. It's the rat brain business. Canon honey bun lore. Now this is how you start a community, man. You get some custom lore for your regulars. You know, actually, here. Since you guys have been here a while, I'm gonna do this. It's that for you and for you as well, Christus. I'll do that. People that have been here for a while and are regular chatters and such, congrats. There you go. I think when if Josiah isn't already, I think I'll make them as well. Y'all get promotions. No problem. Again, like, you know, you guys have been here a while and understand the atmosphere and the general vibe of the show. So, and I appreciate that. Yes, with my pen here. Here, I'll do this. Here you go. Welcome back, Christus, to the land of the chat. You've been promoted. That's what's happened. Oh, I have to knight you as well. Yes, there you go. Yes, the creative kingdom. I decided to make you guys moderators because of the consistency in chat and the understanding of the atmosphere of such a chat. I left for a second on the Archduke of the Creative Kingdom. Listen, the mail carrier was late, okay? This time we can blame the messenger. Okay, I actually need to do the pockets next. Probably. Yes. Do what is honorable and just. I only abuse my power occasionally. Imagine the messenger is a huge cyborg eagle, phoenix, owl. Think of a myth that only comes to by every 4 years. Yeah, every 4 years. Its wingspan is just like massive, like an albatross. Where'd you come from? You, Alex, show messenger bird. Oh my gosh. It's like one heck of a carrier pigeon type of a thing. That pocket is messing it up just a little bit. It is a very interesting name. Dubs, we have to do like actual moderation, like ring your rules again, they get timed out. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I don't have any hard set rules for moderation, but again, like sometimes, and I don't see this very often anymore, but like if there's like a spam bot, somebody saying like very obviously not okay words, yeah, stuff like that, you know, people being like just like belligerent, right? So, but yeah, they get like a warning and then, you know, a timeout. So but yeah, and thank you for asking too. I know there are people out there that like you give them a wrench for the moderation, and then, you know, they just start going like mad with power, the ultimate power. So see. Oh, I know that I wanted to make it look kind of like a zipper there. Yes, that's totally. Hold on a second. Nah. Yeah, overall it's, you know, it's usually pretty chill. Okay, over here for the suit. Not that this is a zipper, I just want some other kind of a texture here. Power drunk. Listen, with great power comes great responsibility. That's how I see it. So, my power being the oh yes, and no doxing in chat. Yes. So, and that goes for you know, people just being kind of, you know, naive as well. You know, somebody, you know, is is a little, you know, naive about the bad things that can happen here on the internet, you know, and getting rid of that for them would be helpful as well. So thank you, Sun Honey. Good point. Oh, we were just talking about the no doxing in chat rule as well, and how if there's people out there that are like kind of naive about, you know, like using their real names and stuff, to help them out with that as well. Yes, our entire chat is full of blue, full of wrenches. Da-ba-dee-da-ba-die. My goodness. That song brings back memories from like middle school. The parodies. Can't see how well I can get the median in here. I hope that it blesses your dreams, Sun Honey. Maybe having a dream about like I don't know, because I've always associated that song with like a race car, like racing, like go-kart racing. So maybe you'll have a nice race car kind of a dream. Yes, the manatee gives you dream quests and blesses your dreams. Yes, may the dream manatee bless your dreams, your dream journey. Oh my gosh! Okay, it's already 11 o'clock. Yesterday's stream felt, I don't know, like enough time. Yeah, when I start at 8:30, it always is like, it's like it's too short. But I had laundry stuff I had to do earlier, so I was not able to. But I think we've gotten pretty dang far with the drawing. my new buckwheat pillow tonight. Oh, nice. Let me know how that goes. If it's good for your like posture or neck or you know, any like muscle issues. So I almost inhaled water from snickering quiet cackling. Just be careful. These are the pockets. Something in my eye. There was something in my eye. I was like, what in the world? Okay, suit. Okay, we're gonna do some very light lines just for the pattern on the suit. Play with fire with now humans be careful when drinking water. Yeah. Just gotta be careful because you know if the water goes where it's not supposed to, it's gonna have some undesirable effects. Your fire in the center of brain time and pass out of the air. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's what's happening whenever you walk into a room and you forget what it is that you were doing. It's that something has taken over. I'm gonna leave the helmet alone. Rat brain cells. You can just see it like just dripping out of the ears. Just rainbow crap. Oh my goodness. Do you have the tingle from Zelda? You know, it might be. I got it from a sound effects website. So they had like stuff from like Nier Automata and Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy and Zelda, Mario, yeah, quite a bit. So it might be. Tingle's hiding behind the Vibeville board. Just waiting in the shadows. Let's see. Yeah, I thought it was nice, like subtle kind of a sound effect. Okay, I'm gonna try to put in the belt here. Maybe someday, honey bun. Maybe someday. Eventually, I'd like to have the comic started that this character gets featured in. So, because I have a lot of reference pieces. So, but eventually I will get on that again. But yeah. To build up the lore from that, it's gonna be a doozy. All right, sounds good. Yes, probably. Yeah, just for accuracy's sake. Have it become, you know, your specialty or something. Could clip videos to make edits. Oh my gosh. You know, that would actually be super helpful, because I have tried to make like time-lapse videos, and there's a way for me to do it in Clip Studio Paint here, but to format it into DaVinci Resolve and to like put some music to it and edit it around a little bit is a different medium that I'm not totally comfortable with. Yeah, but it's only if, you know, people want to do that, so, and if it's a passion for them, so, because I do this because it's very much a passion for me. They brought CapCut back. Nice. Oh, sweet. Okay, awesome. Well, hopefully that means that more people will be going back to the video editing medium. I need to edit this really quick. Okay, I almost have like half an hour left in the show. So I'll try to get as most done as I can. Be for professional video animation. Yeah, it's like it there's some serious learning curves to it. Yeah. Some of the animation parts of it, I'm just like, why is it like this? But why is it like this? So, but you know, I do what I gotta do for the videos that I want to make. So, you know, but if there's easier programs out there, if there's easier software, I'm probably going to end up switching to those. So. Finished reading another Junji Ito's manga. Ooh, I always enjoy the mangaka style of artwork with those ones. It's always very creepy, very memorable. The Black Paradox. I'll have to check that one out. I don't think I have checked that one out yet. Maybe I have. I don't know. I watched an animated collection of them. The one with the spiral. Clean up drinking water spouts because they can collect dust. Ew, gross. Gross. Ew. Oh. You know, I was wondering about that because I I got water from the convention center, and then I drank it, and then I went to refill the water bottle, and they have, you know, a drinking fountain. Yep. I inspected it first. I was like, I've heard horror stories. This won't be happening to me. Oddly enough, I think I can. There are some odd people dancing to very strangely at the rave at that convention. I was like, what in the world? Hello, Sergeant Modog. Welcome on in. It's the brain rats. May they wish to cause chaos among the lands. Oh my gosh. Imagine if that was part of the lore that the village outside of the Vibe Kingdom has been infected with rats that force people to dance chaotically. Add a cool line to your channel if you want to. Wait, what? What is it? Is there like a specific name for it or something? Five out of 5 stars. Like a cat's food bowl clickable for people to leave you donations, tips, like a chip jar. So the food bowl is technically already a tip jar. So when I get super chats enabled for this channel, any donations that come in will be like there'll be a little drop down. Oh my gosh, like right, oh no, where is it? Like right here where the arrow is, I'm not going to keep this arrow, but like right here, things will drop down. So yeah, but eventually I'll get there. But if for it to be clickable, if there was a way for me to add some sort of annotation to a specific part of the overlay and then have YouTube like register that with it, that would be cool. That would be something different. Which would then open up the possibilities of the overlay being interactive. Yeah, that would be super cool. If you click on the fireplace, like it kind of crackles a little bit more or something. That would be cool. I think I'm going to get rid of this wrinkle right here. I'll just go this. Oh my goodness. Or there's another user name, Jacob. He has Jacob James Jingleheimer Schmidt, that one. The whole thing of it. Yeah, oh my gosh, I can't even remember the whole name. But that would be so funny. Okay, let's try to go upwards. I've got about 20 or so minutes left. At that point, I'd be like, just copy and paste. Just copy and paste. Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. Surprising knee shape. The rats stay uncertain forever. The other reason for the indecisiveness, for the confusion, the delay, the lack of progress. Just blame the rats for everything. It was the rats officer, I swear. It wasn't me, it was the one-legged rat. In the rat domains. Oh, the only rat named Luckily, like a rat man isn't of the same mutant soup. A rat man to find out. You make like a folk song like from The Witcher, but it's all about a rat king. Rats, where are the rats? Oh my gosh. I feel like this needs to be a little tighter. Okay, all my water has been drank. So in the last 10 minutes or so. I think tomorrow I'll do the line work on her shoes, as well as Roscoe. We'll go around the canvas tomorrow, doing the line work for Miku and Nyancat, the UFO, and the rest until we finally get back over here to Vivian. So the canon chant in the lore. Yes. That's for the task of the day. The rat man. He comes near her as he sees one may cross the mighty seas. Oh my goodness. I love it. This needs to be recorded and like locked into time. I'm just going around and trying to make certain areas a little darker and more prominent. Like this spot right here. Oh, and I wanted to add some straps here. ruffles, yeah. A let us stitch for those on a sewing machine. Yes. Yeah. I liked the cinch kind of looks to it, so I make it look like it's been kind of tightened in to her wrists and her ankles. And then we'll do another strap right here. So they're kind of flipping upwards. Let's do a little bit of cleanup. Save myself some effort later on. Let's add a little detail here. Trying to look around, see if I see anything else. Okay. Nothing else so far. I suppose actually I could, as part of the face. Because all of this is just circles, and they've got little cutouts. Yeah, there's a lot of different kinds of ruffles. Actually, I'm going to do these on a different layer. There. And there. And then we just take a little circle and cut a circle out. Got a circle out, and there we go. And we zoom out a lot more there. Okay, so for line work, this is what we have got done for the day. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Hello Horizon Black. I mean I'm up at the normal time that I usually am streaming for, even though it's coming to a close here soon, so it's 11:56, almost midnight for me. I know, right? It's the crispy line work there, very clean. So yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna be adding the line work for her boots here, and then continuing onward to Roscoe, and then Miku here, the Nyan Cat's UFO, and so on and so forth here. So yeah, I hope that you guys will join me then, since I'm gonna be heading on out here soon. So eventually, when I get all the line work in, I can take the sketches here. And so this is kind of a little preview of the colors for the final parts of it. So you guys can kind of see that. So it should look pretty good. Okay, let me take some work in progress pictures. While I'm still here with you guys. The Fibonacci sequence in the composition. You know, I tried to inadvertently. So, and like there are some principle of design type of things going on there. But yeah, so I try to have some direction of the eye line. Boost that back up. And I'll take a picture of this. And I'll save that. Okay. And so it looks like the Fibonacci sequence. Yes. So that would be how it's going there. Thank you very much, Honeywell, for hanging out with me and the rest of us for this show. All right, guys, it is now midnight for me, and I'm gonna head on out here. Thank you again to everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Yeah, it's just the basic parts of it, but like there's a reason why it works in the way that it does. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be back at 8:30, maybe 7:30, depends on how I'm feeling and how much work around the house I've gotten done. So yeah, let me plug my usual things. If you want to see some more artwork from me, you can be sure to check out the gallery link there. Has a bunch of my posted and published artwork. I have a Twitter or an X account so you guys can follow. I post updates, work in progress pictures, announcements, and funny stuff that I find on X there. I have a link tree. The link tree has a bunch of random links on it if you feel inclined to check that out. And commissions, I'm opening up commissions here pretty soon. I'm going to be starting out with portrait commissions. Yeah, so check that out if you guys feel inclined to do so. But that's going to be it for me tonight, guys. Again, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more line work progress on this piece here. So yeah, until then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow and stay vibing. Bye bye.